and talk about the news that is making back home. When we talk about season 2 of Rahul Gandhi's Vote Chori series, the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, who addressed another press briefing on Thursday afternoon to level the allegations of vote theft while claiming to possess evidence in black and white. He says he has solid 100% proof. Many were anticipating that Rahul Gandhi will drop the hydrogen bomb or the H-bomb that he had talked about a lot, but the Congress leader teased it for later, saying that it's work in progress. Rahul Gandhi, however, has presented new sets of documents to allege irregularities in addition of the deletion of votes in the country. He has been showing data coming in from the Karnataka Assembly constituency of Aland and to allege attempts to delete over 6,000 votes. Here, the Congress MP is claiming that booths with strong Congress presence were targeted for vote deletions. Rahul Gandhi gunned for the Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar, accusing him for protecting the vote chores who have murdered the democracy. Rahul Gandhi claimed that attempts to seek details of deleted votes from the Election Commission in Delhi were blocked by the CEC himself. And making another big claim, Rahul Gandhi said that he's not getting help from the election, and he is rather not getting help from or any cooperation from the Election Commission to answer all of the questions that he's been raising.
ये एक बॉम्ब तो नहीं है, एक बॉम्ब आ रहा है। ये एक और उदाहरण है वोट चोरी का।
Aland is constituency in Karnataka. 6,018 votes. Somebody tried to delete 6,018 votes. We don't know the total number of votes that were deleted in Aland in the 23 election. They are much higher than 6,018, but somebody got caught deleting 6,018 votes. And it was caught, like most crimes, by a coincidence.
मैं साफ बोल देता हूं, इलेक्शन कमीशन के अंदर से पहले नहीं हो रहा था, अब इलेक्शन कमीशन के अंदर से इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है.
Now, in short, Rahul Gandhi claimed that the votes of Congress supporters were systematically deleted ahead of the elections in 2023 and that the poll body, despite being requested for data by the Karnataka CID almost 18 times, was not cooperating. And finally, he set a 7-day deadline for the chief of the Election Commission, rather, to submit the details on the questions that he's raised.
तो हमारी डिमांड है, ज्ञानेश कुमार जी, आप अपना काम कीजिए. आपने उठ लिया है, आप हिंदुस्तान के चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर हैं, आप कर्नाटक की सीआईडी को ये सबूत एक सप्ताह के अंदर दे दीजिए. नहीं तो पूरा हिंदुस्तान के सारे युवा इस बात को एक्सेप्ट करेंगे कि आप हिंदुस्तान के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, हिंदुस्तान के संविधान की हत्या में शामिल हो.
However, the Karnataka Chief Electoral Officer has responded to the allegations raised by Rahul Gandhi, claiming that only 25 of the 6,000 odd deletion requests were actually genuine and the other forms were rejected, but they were not deleted. However, the CEO also says that relevant details pertaining to the probe have been shared with the probe officials and the CEO is also constantly in touch with them. But just hours later, the Congress countered that very claim. Senior Congress leader Pawan Khera put out a post citing a letter from Karnataka CID dated the 9th of September 2025. And through this letter, the CID is seen appealing to the CEO to provide relevant details of the probe within 7 days so that they can further proceed with the investigation. The Congress is now asking, how could the CID send this letter if the CEO did provide the relevant information to them as being claimed? Now, Pawan Khera has posted a letter from the Karnataka CID that is dated on the 9th of September 2025, and this is the letter the CID has sent to the CEO. Provide relevant details for the probe. The CID would set a 7-day deadline for the provision of the details. However, Rahul Gandhi has continued to claim that systematically, especially when it comes to the booths that had a strong Congress presence, the votes that were deleted. Also interesting is that it was the ECI itself that filed an FIR in the case. Further, as per records, it was the Congress candidate B.R. Patil who won the election from Aland in 2023. So if the question now arises, if the EC was engaging in vote chori, then why did they file an FIR to seek an investigation? And if vote chori really did happen, then how did the Congress candidate win from the same seat? The BJP has now hit back at Rahul Gandhi, saying that his sole aim is rather to protect votes of infiltrators and terming his press briefing more as a drama than a dhamaka.
इलेक्शन कमीशन ने कहा कि ऑनलाइन किसी का वोट नहीं कट सकता और बगैर किसी को पर्याप्त समय दिए और उसकी बात सुने बिना उसका वोट नहीं कट सकता। रिकॉर्ड्स के अनुसार आलंद विधानसभा क्षेत्र ये कांग्रेस के ही कैंडिडेट ने जीती थी 2023 में 10,348 मतों से। तो क्या श्रीमान राहुल गांधी जी कांग्रेस ने वोट चोरी करके सीट जीती थी? आज की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में हाइड्रोजन बम फोड़ने वाले थे, फुलझड़ी से काम चलाना पड़ा, वो भी फुस हो गई।
हर बार झूठा नैरेटिव फैलाते। अभी अभी ये राहुल बाबा यात्रा कर गए ना भाई। यात्रा का विषय क्या था उनका बताओ तो जरा। यात्रा का विषय था जो बांग्लादेश से घुसपैठिए आए हैं उनको बचाने का विषय था। राहुल गांधी और लालू जी को पूछने आया हूं, बिहार की जनता आपको पूछ रही है, घुसपैठियों को वोट का अधिकार होना चाहिए क्या?
और मैं ये बताना चाहता हूं कि जो महाराष्ट्र के चुनाव हुए जहां पे राहुल गांधी जी ने इस विषय को उठाना शुरू किया, वहां 40 से ज्यादा सीटें ऐसी हैं जहां पर वोट बढ़े और कांग्रेस और उसके साथी जीत गए। ये मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा। जितेंद्र आव्हाड की सीट पे लगभग 50 या 60 हजार वोट बढ़े, वो 90,000 से जीत गए।
However, the question also arises, if Rahul Gandhi says that he is 100% sure that he has solid evidence and that too in black and white, then is he ready to challenge the very same as he believes not getting any cooperation from the Election Commission of India or the poll body? Is he ready to knock the doors of the courts? Here's what he said to a question that was asked by a media personnel, that what happens next when you say that you have evidence, what will you do with that evidence now?
जब आपने एक हफ्ते का समय दिया तो क्या एक हफ्ते बाद आप इसको आगे कैसे इनिशिएट करेंगे? क्या आप लोग कोर्ट का रास्ता अपनाएंगे या और कोई हायर एजेंसी से इस बात की डिमांड करेंगे?
देखिए, फ्रैंकली ये जो मैं यहां कर रहा हूं ये मेरा काम नहीं है। मेरा काम डेमोक्रेटिक सिस्टम की रक्षा करने का नहीं है।
आपने कहा सर कि आपके पास पुख्ता सबूत है, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट सबूत है, तो क्या अगर पीसीआई अभी जवाब नहीं देती है तो कोर्ट का रुख करेंगे? ये ऑप्शन है आपके पास?
देखिए, मैंने कहा कि मेरा काम एज ऑपोजिशन लीडर नॉर्मल सिचुएशन में मेरा काम ऑपोजिशन का रोल है, सरकार पे प्रेशर डालने का रोल है। मेरा काम हिंदुस्तान के लोकतंत्र को बचाने का नहीं है।
Tetshi connected with us. Tetshi, good morning. So if the saviors of constitution believe, saying that our job is only to put pressure on the government, then what will he do with the evidence there? What is the logical conclusion?
Well, there is no logical conclusion so as to the kind of allegations or the statement that Rahul Gandhi has made, because he has clearly said that usko protect karna democracy ko mera kaam nahi hai, is what he has said. It is the work of government. But quite surprising, at a time when they carry out yatras and then they talk about saving the democracy, and this is what the contradiction in the statement is. While the yatra is being carried out, when they address the people, and now the kind of statements coming in when they hold a press conference. Now, in fact, there were several allegations that were put by Rahul Gandhi, saying that voter IDs were deleted using fake logins and phone numbers from outside the state, and he also in fact alleged that the voters.
So मेरा काम लोकतंत्र को बचाना नहीं is something as far as what is now being said on part of Rahul Gandhi, saying that his only job is to provide the evidence and put pressure on the government.